Hi everybody, I'm Kenneth, and today we have a quick tutorial on how to set up Communex on Windows. Now, Communex is a lightweight alternative to Commune. Basically, it's just to help you streamline the whole experience of using Commune. Alright, let's get on with it. Now, the first thing you need to do is open up the CMD. Now, make sure you choose Run as Administrator, and then just click Yes on the box to allow the device to make changes. So once you have the command prompt open, you first need to set the correct version of WSL. Once you have done that, then you need to update WSL, and then you can go ahead and install Ubuntu. Now remember, all the commands I'm doing here are in our installation guide, so you can just copy and paste them. So now it's time for your username and password. Please use a password and username that you remember, because a lot of people just type something to get past this prompt using WSL, and then they forget it and have to redo the whole process. Don't be one of those people. And when you're done, you can type exit, or just close this window. Now I do this because I want you to go down to the start menu and start up Ubuntu, just to make sure that everything is working. It's the best way to make sure. And remember, best practice, update and upgrade before you do any install. Once you're done with the update, you can go ahead and install pip. Now, don't do what I do and type out the whole command, just copy paste it, it's a lot faster. Okay, so now that is installed, you need to go ahead and update your path. Remember to exchange my username for yours. Now you also need to edit the bashrc file to add the path permanently. Now if you haven't used Nano before that I use now, there's a small explanation in the guide how to maneuver in it. Okay, so now you need to add the same export command that you wrote before. I maybe should have said that you could have copy-pasted that first. Sorry about that. Now, if you add that to the bottom of the bashrc file, once you're done, press Ctrl-X on your keyboard, Enter to save and overwrite. Alright, so now we're going to install Communex. Now, this is surprisingly simple. All you need to do is type pip install Communex. And that's it, that's Communex installed. Quick and simple, right? But we're going to do a little bit more here to make it a bit simpler for you. Now, first of all, if you don't have Commune installed, and you don't have a Commune key set up on this computer, you need to create a key. So the first thing you need to do then is type comx key create and the name of the key. Now, this is my key that I type here. Put your own name in, this makes it a lot simpler. And there you go, there you can see your newly created key. So when I created the key here, I didn't have Commune installed on this computer. So the create key command set up the Commune folder with the key in it. Now this can sometimes happen that you get the wrong permission on that folder, and it can make it hard to access the key. So what you need to do is just change the permissions quickly on that folder. Now you can see that I have Omni here. Change that to your username, of course. Alright, so if you want to see any more commands you can do with Communex at the moment, just type communex -- help. Now why I want you to do this is just so you can take a look at the wonderful work they are doing to the CLI. They are making it into a user interface that is easy to use and easy to navigate. Now this is beautiful, and more people and more developers using Linux should do this kind of stuff to make the user experience better. I totally think this is great. So here's an example of a command. So you want to list your keys? It's comx key list. And you can also check the balances of those keys if you want to by typing comx key balances. Super simple. There you go. Told you it was going to be simple, right? That whole tutorial went really quickly. Now I'd also like to point out before I go that Communex, the way I see it, is not a competitor to Commune. It's more some users that thought we needed to make the user interface better and simpler to work with. So instead of making something that competes for Commune, they made something to work with Commune and better their experience. Now this shows the whole strength of Commune, that you can go in and do stuff like that. That is fantastic. Great work, guys. Really like it. Anyway, so that's all for me today. Take care and see you next time.